Hi everyone, today we are going to talk to you about holiday boarding. Are you ready? We're going to be covering different questions and answering questions. Today's going to be a chat with you folks. We're going to be here for probably 20 or so minutes, so we'd like to get in as much as we can. If you're watching this video, please like this video, comment on this video, share this video, because we want to get as many people involved as we can. I see Cherie is watching. Hi, Cherie.
Hello.
So listen, guys, I am Biff Hunt. I'm the president of NAJU. Been here for 25 years, and this is...
I'm Chelsea. Been here for 14 years.
Yeah, so listen, guys, we're going to be talking holiday boarding with you folks. Are you guys ready? Do you have questions? Have you made reservations? Are you taking your pet with you?
Very good. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you have a house sitter, a pet sitter? We're going to be covering many, many different topics today. Just shooting from the hip and trying to answer questions, give information, and prepare people.
Yeah, I want to know concerns. I want to know a lot of people like to take their pets with them, which is interesting to me because does it add a different stress level? Why? What do you want as far as holiday stuff with your pets? Like, hello, Stephanie Hughes, you join us every Friday. I love that. Yeah, so I want to know what you guys think. We have answers. We want to know your questions. Does your dog not eat when you're not home? Does your dog have issues going potty? Anxiety? What do you guys got? Like,
right.
What kind of stuff have you run into?
Are you afraid to board because your pet has separation anxiety, or they've been diagnosed or on medications because of separation anxiety? This is a very, very popular issue that people have, and they're afraid to go on vacation or afraid to board. They don't want a house sitter in their home. They don't want a pet sitter coming to their house. They don't want to board because they don't want to leave their pet without them.
Right.
So they've got all these concerns that is a stress on top of not being able to go have fun.
Correct.
Right?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
So, anybody have any questions? We got a few people watching. Please join in this conversation with us, guys. Shoot us a comment. We've got a comment coming in now. Give us a like, give us a wow, give us a heart. The more interaction that we have, the better we're gonna get out and reach people. So, what do you see there, Chelsea?
Okay, so Stephanie said, so when I go out of town, I board my dogs there. One must stay medicated the duration of boarding. The other is just happy for the playtime. Yeah. So, yeah, and that happens. And sometimes that's just how it goes. Some dogs need... My dog, I talked about her last week, Annie. She's a Jack Russell Chihuahua mix. I had her on a calming treat when I boarded her, and it's not to drug her out, it's just to mellow her out, basically. So it doesn't make her loopy, it just calms her down a little bit. Exactly. Yep. And she comes here every day, guys, and she still experiences stress just because the routine is changed, which I think is the biggest stress factor when people board is the dog's routine is different. Right. So when you board or when you get someone to watch your dog or walk it, how consistent are they being? That would be like my number one question. Like, hey, are you coming at noon and 5 every single day, or is it going to fluctuate? Because that will definitely affect you guys' experience, I think.
Right,
so.
Right. And just building on what you're talking about, the whole premise to the NAJU experience is, in any other facility you may be looking into, if boarding a pet is one of the options you have, what is the facility doing to alleviate stress as well? Because I talk about, when doing tours with folks here, stress isn't always just a negative stress. Stress can also be a positive stress. I know that when I was younger and, 3rd, 4th, 5th grade, if I went to the skating rink, which, roller skating was the cool thing to do back then.
It's still cool.
It's still cool. But, I would go and my stomach would do a backflip when I walked in the door. And it wasn't that I was scared or not going to have a good time. It was positive stress, and my stomach would get upset.
Yeah.
That's just the way it was. So, that's the other thing we have to look at too, is we're creating a facility. Chelsea talked about the routine. If you have a pet sitter or a house sitter, what is their schedule going to be like, and how are they going to be able to prove that they're there at the times that they say they are?
Exactly.
Because when you leave, that's going to be something I'm going to go on here now. Is when you leave your pet, whether it's in a facility like ours or with at home with a pet sitter or even a relative, is that initial change in routine really changes the whole dynamic in the pack mentality for the pet, right?
Exactly.
So if you leave your pet alone, the thing that I've seen through my 25 years and actually almost 45 years of doing this is when people leave their pet unattended for an extended period, the pack changes, and now instead of having a pack where they're at the bottom of a 5-animal pack, they're now at the top and the bottom of a 1-animal pack, and a house sitter or a relative or a neighbor coming in and out of that environment a couple times a day, especially if it's inconsistent, they're invading that territory every single time. So what is that doing to the stress level?
Absolutely.
You know, it works out great for a lot of people, and I have some people that just have horror stories of, you know, it just didn't work. My pet did not do well. And the thing that we're focusing on here is when they check in for boarding, consistent routine every single day. They eat the same time of day every day. They exercise at the same time. And then you plug in all these fun social things, and now you're relieving separation anxiety. You're burning calories so they're hungry. They're physically moving so they go potty. They're not sitting idle so they're chewing hot spots and stressed. So there's a huge relief that comes from getting into a facility of some sort or having the kind of caretaker that's going to be able to provide that kind of structure for the pet.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Exactly.
So we have a couple more comments to see what we got here.
Sherry said, it's great to have a place to take your pet to when you go out of town that you completely trust. What service actually comes to your front door? Boop. Oh no, I don't know what I just did.
Trying to expand.
I don't know if I can.
It's not letting us expand.
I don't know.
Can't see it. Hang on, guys. Bear with us. There we go.
Oh, you did it. Comes to your front door and picks them up and delivers as well. I've been late coming home and trusting them enough to give them my door code. Yeah, to put them in the house. It's great to have a service that you trust 100%. Absolutely. And I think...
Thank you, Sheree.
Yes, we 100% appreciate that, because it is and typically with our pickup and delivery, we like for you guys to be there. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
We like for you guys to be there, but it is a service that we provide for your convenience. And if you want to be home every time, please be home every time. But if you just can't, but you don't want to wait till tomorrow and you want us to put your dog in your crate or whatever, we will certainly do that. I mean, we deliver Gordo and Wilbur to their house, and we have to put them in their separate crates, give them each a treat, turn the TV on, and we're good to go, and text the parents when we leave. Whatever routine you guys want us to do for that pickup and delivery, we will also do.
Right.
Just to keep everybody's mind at ease.
Yep.
So
again, the whole premise of the business is about stress relief, and we'll do everything that we can within a certain parameter to relieve stress, not only for the pet, but for the pet parents, in providing a pickup and delivery service, taking all the work out of getting your pets here and back home again, and providing all the services that we need to be an asset. Again, an asset to the family.
Correct.
You know, so that dropping your pet off here isn't hitting the pause button, and then when I come back in a week and I've had fun at Disney all week, I'll pick you up and we'll hit the play button, and then your life can resume.
Is okay, yeah.
This facility and a facility like this can be an asset to the entire family, as Cherie said, and we appreciate it so much. You know, just the trust factor and the stress relief.
Yeah.
You guys, during the holidays, there's enough stress as it is.
Right.
I mean, you're trying to get all your shopping done, you got decorating, typically it's colder, and just the change in environment is just different. The hustle bustle, the excitement.
Yeah. Family members coming into town, or you going to see them, or anything. Yeah.
Right.
It's stressful for you as the parent. So.
Right. So, do we have any other comments?
It says Dottie will be here during Thanksgiving.
Yay!
That's our Jack Russell Terrier.
Very
She's
good.
awesome.
Background noise. Sorry, guys. We're on the front porch here at Naju. But listen, If you're just jumping into this video, we appreciate you being here so much. I am Biff, this is Chelsea, and today we're talking about holiday pet boarding. It's in the description above, and we're just saying, hey, are you guys ready? This is a Q&A session where we're encouraging questions. Maybe you don't need to board during the holidays. Maybe you just haven't taken a vacation in a year. Or maybe you have a new puppy and you just don't know what you're going to be doing. Or maybe you're getting a puppy for Christmas or something.
Yeah.
And you just don't know what you're going to do because you got vacations coming up or you haven't taken one. The number of times, and Chelsea, you can probably agree with this, the number of times that I've done a tour and literally had people in tears because they finally feel relief that they're going to be able to take a vacation.
Yeah.
I haven't taken a vacation in 5 years since we got this dog. My husband doesn't trust anybody and we don't want to leave it. And they go home and they bring their husband back for a tour.
Yep.
And, we talk about the fact that if you do all the fun things along with the base structure of the boarding, it's going to be the best chance at being the most positive experience for everyone involved. And typically they sign up for it. And these folks, a lot of them become daycare clients. We start grooming their pet because all of those positives that they experience in the boarding that first time builds such a trust level that they just realize, wow, I can start doing all of these things. So if they need to take a day trip a couple times a week or something like that, we start seeing them drop off for daycare.
Well, they see the difference. Like, they get back, honestly, I've had it before where they get back a different dog that they weren't expecting. Like, usually they expect their pets to be put on hold and things of that nature, but when they get back and they're happy and excited and worn out and just you can tell they're more rounded and more outgoing.
Yep.
I want to continue doing this. I want my dog to experience this more so than just every 6 months when I go out of town. So they'll start bringing them, every week or every 2 weeks just to get them out of the house.
Right.
Which is important.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Chelsea, you talked about last week the family that said they got the suitcases out and their dog used to get nervous, but they got the suitcases out this time. Tell the story.
Yeah. So, they dropped off and said, that was so funny. Yeah, they dropped off, packed the suitcases, and I'm sure some of you guys have experienced this where you get the suitcase out and the dog instantly goes and hides or goes into the bedroom or anything of that nature and just they know you're leaving, basically. You know you're leaving, they know you're leaving, and the nervousness starts. But now their dog is now trained. The dog's name is Marley, by the way, Marley Kennington. Anyways, the dog's now trained that when the suitcase comes out, we're going to Naiju. So that's awesome. I don't care. Pack it faster. We got to go. Let's go.
What did the dog do? You said, didn't he go to the door and wait?
She has to wait to pack her suitcase now because then the dog is just excited and expected to come. So it's hilarious.
It's like revealing to my children that we're going to go do something fun that day. And it's like they bug you every second.
No, you have to go to school. No, you have to eat. Yeah. So that's really cool.
Awesome.
All right,
guys,
we got a couple.
We got some comments. Listen, while Chelsea's looking at those, I'm Biff. This is Chelsea. As you see in the headline of the video, there is holiday boarding. Are you ready? This is a question and answer session with Biff and Chelsea. I've been with the business for 25 years. Chelsea's been with us for 30.
Right, ish. Yeah, since the day I was born.
14 years. And, we're just answering questions. We're answering concerns. We're letting you get involved, feed us information so we can answer. Because we're really just shooting from the hip here.
Yeah.
We want you to like the video, give us a heart, give us a wow face, comment, ask questions. And what do you see there, Chelsea?
Okay, so the first one is from Stacy. She works here. She said, if I was to bring my dog to work, could I do that? Absolutely. We need to see rabies, distemper, bordetella. Most of our employees bring their dogs here while they're at work. My dogs are all here, all 4 of them. My hound dog, Holly, we use her kind of as a tester dog sometimes. So, as long as your dogs are cool and you have shots, absolutely. And
when you say tester dog, that's...
so if we get a new dog in or males that haven't been neutered, we let them go with Holly just because she's not an in-your-face type of dog. So she's next to them and we can just kind of test to see, hey, are they more excited? Are they more outgoing? Are they a little shy and reserved? So that's
let the dog experience being in a group in a new environment and slowly let them build their personality.
Exactly, yeah.
Gotcha.
So we can get a feel for, because, I don't know if you guys know, but we separate everyone by size, temperament, and age. I don't know if we've ever gone over that. So all those play a factor into who your dog goes and plays with.
And just to be specific, like in daycare groups, in the dog park adventure groups,
right.
That's where we separate them out. In boarding, which we could probably go over the routine in boarding as well, but in boarding, everybody has their own individual space.
Exactly,
Families can stay together or they can be separated. They can be together except when they eat. You can bring medications, and we'll go over the routine of the boarding in just a moment. Is everybody that's watching, we've got a few people watching, are you interested in hearing our routine? We are going to go over it, but please comment, let us know any questions you may have.
Sri also said, what other boarding facility uploads pictures on Facebook of your animal playtime so they see how they're doing? Every single day.
Yep.
Every single day.
Hundreds and hundreds of pictures.
Yes, lots of pictures that people have to search through, but that's so we make sure you guys see your pets playing out there. Some dogs go off and do their own thing, so we just have to take as many as we possibly can of each group.
Right.
Hobbs said, hi.
Hi.
Scout loves his haircut. Awesome. I wanted to make sure that was good for you guys because we took him tight. I just want to make sure his head was good. But I think everything went well. So he's such a good boy for that too.
Very good.
Let's see. D. Emerald Coast Mobile will be there this weekend. Yes, for anyone needing vaccines boarding during the holidays. Exactly. So we're going to hit on that as well. That Dr. Abby will be here on Sunday, 9 a.m. to 5.
5-ish.
5-ish?
Yeah,
okay.
Depending on how busy it is.
Okay. So the earlier the better. That way you guys make sure she's here. Super convenient. It's right here in our parking lot. If she's busy with someone else, you guys can just wait in your car with your pet.
Yep.
So you don't have to worry about the stress of interacting with other dogs at the vet's office or anything of that nature. So
yep. Did you talk about calling? You can book online. You can call. There is a post on our Facebook page, and I don't have the website or the card in front of me. I left the business card in the car, but emeraldcoastmobilevet.com. If you guys need to board, check your shop records. If you have a reservation with us, our system automatically sends notifications out. Whether you have an appointment or reservation with us or not, it automatically sends those reminders out, as well as your vet's office, I'm sure. But if you are boarding at Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, we don't want any hiccups. Please double check your shot records. If you've uploaded them or provided them here in the office, you can find them on your portal through NAJU at najupets.com/portal, and you can actually see all of your receipts from any visits, go over all of your uploaded documents. And it's really handy.
What's really cool about Dr. Abby as well is she automatically emails us your shots. You don't have to remember them. You don't have to shuffle through a folder of paper. She emailed them right to us, and you guys don't have to worry about it.
Right. If you're a client of ours, she'll ask you guys. She's got a crew of people. There's a front desk person that handles the computer outside. She's got a tech that assists at Dr. Abby, and then Dr. Abby does all the doctor stuff. But, if you don't know about Dr. Abby's service with the Emerald Coast Mobile Vet, she'll come to your doorstep to do all the services that you can basically get at a brick and mortar veterinarian. So when you have the stationary visits like we're going to have here, she does them all over town, as far as Miramar Beach, even west and north or east and north of here as well. But during the stationary days, she actually waives the house call fee, and there's an office visit fee like normal, and then you can have vaccinations done. We've had pets that got involved with our live videos when she was here in the past and actually came in to have different things treated and seen about. So really cool. She's got lots of things available. Emerald Coast Mobile Vet. You can check out all the prices. You can check out where she's going to be. So do that.
Please do. Somebody says, I wish I could bring my dog to work with me. Are you hiring? We are, actually. We're always hiring. You can apply online. Peggy Jameson said, talk? I don't know what that means. I really like that. When I board my dogs, they share the same space. Yeah, they're used to being together at the same time, and it sure makes the boarding easier when they have each other to comfort. Absolutely. So again, we've touched on this already about the stress. So separating animals, especially same family like that, will definitely cause more separation issues than necessary. So we do keep everyone together. Which is a new thing, not a new thing, but a cool thing about our facility as well is we do runs. I don't know if we've ever talked about that.
Yeah.
We don't crate. So it's about a 5 by 12 foot space. Each dog gets, no matter if it's, which actually our Great Dane runs are a little bigger. But anyways, Great Dane, Dachshund, they all get the same space to hang out and relax inside at night and decompress without having other dogs in their space.
Right.
So yeah, we do runs.
Yep.
See what else we got. Yeah, let's talk about boarding routine. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Feeding breaks, bedtimes, etc. Okay,
right.
Cool.
So you want me to do it?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So routine. Before I get started, guys, if you're just jumping into this video, this is Biff and Chelsey. We are talking boarding, especially during the holidays. Are you ready? Do you have questions? Do you have concerns? Could you go out of town, you're just afraid to leave your pet because, you'd really like to go see the family, but you don't trust or you hate leaving your pet alone, and taking them with you may not be an option. We're answering questions and kind of engaging with you guys, letting you feed us information. So please, if you have comments, you have questions, if you see somebody in comments that you'd like to engage and kind of create conversation that way, all of this is going to help feed this broadcast so that it goes... I'd love for it to go viral.
Yeah.
But to get out and reach more people. But like this video, give us a heart, give us a wow face, comment, share this video, please. Even if you're in the rebroadcast and we're not live, if you want to shoot questions to us, we'll be glad to get back with you and answer as quickly as we can. But we're going to talk now about what the routine is here in our facility. First of all, let me kind of go over how the facility is set up, and when we finish getting our repairs and things done post-storm.
You're going to touch on the next question that's asked.
Tour.
Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So we're going to do a tour of the facility, and we will do that. But there's some aesthetic issues right now with some of the walls and things like that. But we do want to do a tour and walk you through the facility and let you see everything. But basically, the facility itself, under roof, indoor and outdoor roofed area, is a little over 15,000 square feet. The boarding facility itself, as Chelsey mentioned, everybody is in large runs. We do have some overflow crates that are available for smaller pets, less than about 35 pounds. In a situation where somebody called last minute and needed boarding for a pet that size, we do have that option. But air conditioned and heated, large spaces. As a rule in our facility, we can board like 120-ish or more pets, all in runs. And a run is basically a small room area. We have 4-foot concrete walls that creates privacy, and then it's chain link fence on top of that. We use 1-inch chain link mesh. And the runs measure anywhere from 4 to 5 feet wide by 6 feet up to 15 feet. So if you can envision a 5 by 15 foot area, if you had 2 or 3 Great Danes, they can stay together in our facility with no problem.
Comfortably.
Safety in our facility is a #1 concern. So in all of our exit points and entrance points in and out of our facility, when you come into our front porch here, if you've been here, we have a gate, and then we have the door, and any entrance and exit point has double doors and gates as well. So anywhere you go in our facility, completely secure. We have outdoor exercise areas. There's 35 outdoor exercise areas. And basically now getting into the routine, first thing in the morning between 6 and 6:30, our crew gets here. We talk about that the consistent routine being a factor in creating comfort for the pets. It doesn't matter what day it is.
No.
Christmas Day, Sunday, Monday, doesn't matter. We come in and do the same thing every single day. So the crew gets here between 6 and 6:30, and they actually walk through the facility, make sure everybody's comfortable, and they start walking 35 families out to 35 outside exercise areas. Physically engaging with the pet and moving them lets us have just some one-on-one time with them and see how they're doing.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Physically, see how they're doing. So we spend some time with them, moving them, walking them out to the outside areas. Once they're outside, we prep those runs. So talk about what we do when we prep, Chelsea.
So inside prepping, everyone's outside going potty now. So we have approximately 35. Yeah, there's 35 runs. Okay, yeah, because you double up in the run with the family.
Yeah.
So 35 runs. You're going to pick up any bedding that either you guys have brought or that we provide, because we do provide bedding when they're here. We'll pick all that up. If anyone made a mess overnight or anything, we clean all of that up first. We also pick up food bowls. When we do this, we notice whether or not your pet has ate overnight and make note of that. So if you guys call and check and say, hey, how are they doing? And we tell you they're eating fine or they're being picky, we know, because we have to pick up the food bowls from the night before. And then we have automatic waterers, so we will dump those, turn those off, dump those so they're completely empty. We do this for all the runs first. So we clear everything out of the runs prior to, and then we use our Wissy Wash system is what it's called. It's a chlorine-based system with a tablet in it. No, yes, that's what we do. Man, yeah,
well,
okay.
And we actually
have
the siphon system too.
Yeah, we have a siphon system. So chlorine, spray that thing down real good. Everything with detergent, spray it all down real good. We do that to all the runs. We pre-soak everything. Then we come back up and then we rinse everything. Every inch. Where your dog breathes, where your dog licks, where your dog jumps, anything of that nature, we hose it literally all down. Water bowl, everything. So, and the feed pans that we do pick up, we actually take them to the kitchen and soak them in chlorine water. So then we rinse all those down and then we feed again. That morning. So rinse everything down. Another person will come by, squeegee everything down the drain, and then make sure everything's dry. After that, the dogs come back in. So they're outside roughly for about 45 minutes to an hour while we're prepping everything, washing everything, cleaning everything. And then we'll bring those 35 runs in, and then we'll start with the next 35. And it's just an endless cycle of that, and we do that like as Biff said, between 6 and 6:30, and then that's our morning shift basically.
Right.
So.
And if you go to najupets.com and go to the dog boarding page, there's frequently asked questions section, and I've actually broken down. You can click on what's my pet's schedule going to be like while I'm boarding. And you can click on that. It'll give you a drop down, and it will tell you a timetable about everything that happens. So after we take them out and exercise them and clean everything, and then everybody's brought back in, we feed breakfast.
Yep.
And once they have a chance to eat, we let them chill out a little bit after they eat, and then we start organizing for park playtime and daycare. So anybody that's going to daycare and or dog park for park adventures, they get taken out into our daycare area and worked into group.
Yep.
We basically figure out what group they need to be in, and if they're doing both daycare and park, they'll go from that daycare area, which is behind the facility, and go out to the park for an hour of playtime, and then when they're done, they'll come back into their daycare run, and that's where they're at until about 4 or so in the afternoon.
Yep.
And then at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, we start our afternoon routine. The crew gets here in the afternoon at 2:30.
Yeah.
So let me rewind. So basically, after we do our morning feeding, the pets are in a clean run. If your pet doesn't go to daycare or go to park, they're going to be in their run until 2:30 in the afternoon. And then at 2:30 in the afternoon, the crew comes back in and they repeat that morning routine. Everybody's taken out, everything is washed, cleaned, disinfected, chlorine and detergent. That's where we say twice a day, exercising and disinfecting the areas happens twice a day, every single day. Saturday, Sunday, Christmas Day, Thanksgiving Day. It doesn't matter. Every single day it's the same way. It is more important for us to clean like that when we have 150 dogs in the facility than it is when we have 30.
Yeah.
Because you have more pets, you have more germs, and just like with people, there is cold and flu seasons, and you do face that stuff. It's inevitable, and I wish I could say the vaccines and cleaning and all those things are going to
worked 100%.
Prevent it 100%. But if that were the case, nobody would get sick when they went to the emergency room with a broken finger and they catch a cold.
Right.
You know,
It's so true. It's absolutely.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, you go on vacation yourself and come back with the flu. I mean, I just talked to Mr. Wynn. He went to Spain. He came back with a cold from Spain. So
just know that any facility that you choose like ours, we do everything in our physical power to prevent that. And really, it happens so seldom as a rule that it doesn't need to be the number one concern to prevent you from letting your pet experience something like this. I mean, I know that, like with Alice Martin, I was trying to think with Alice Martin and Abby. She's been coming here for I don't know how many years.
I don't even know.
Daycare every day, dog park every day, boards here quite a few times. She hasn't been coming to daycare lately, but I think she's had an upper respiratory infection once.
Yeah.
In like 12 years or 10 years. It's been crazy. So anyway, talking about that. So the afternoon routine happens the same way.
Same. So I wanted to touch on that too, because because some facilities will say, well, their area is not dirty, so we're just going to skip that.
Yeah.
We don't do that.
No.
Doesn't matter. Hello. It doesn't matter if it looks clean. We still take that dog out and we will still pick everything up and we will still clean the whole entire run.
Right.
Again, for a second time that day. So I just wanted to touch on that and make that clear that every single run, twice a day.
Indoor runs, outdoor runs,
Yes.
daycare runs, lobby, grooming room, cattery, everything gets cleaned thoroughly twice a day. Completely broken down, completely cleaned. It is people that work in the pet industry that have worked in other facilities, from national franchises to other just vet's office or mom and pops, are amazed at the amount of work that Meiju puts into maintaining the cleanliness in the facility. It is a stickler, and that's really what got my mom into the business. Was we were a private kennel, and we bred, raised, and showed dogs professionally, and my mom and dad were involved with the dog club, and there were vets and other facilities that boarded, and my mom wasn't open to the public yet. And they would say, will you board my dog for me, because I don't want to keep him anywhere else. And it was just because my mom and dad kept a wonderful facility for their own private pets. Well, in 1975, poof, here we are.
There we are.
Right? So, and to kind of add on to the routine, that afternoon routine happens the same way. So in the evening, about 4 o'clock, when they're done doing their afternoon cleaning of the inside runs, breaking everything down, washing with chlorine and detergent, getting everybody set back up, all of the dogs that are in daycare, they're going to be coming into the facility about 4:30. And we do that so we can prep and do our feeding by 5. Our evening feeding. We do up to twice a day feeding as a rule. We can do 3 times a day. And included in your boarding price is a morning and afternoon exercising outside to go potty. And you can add a third evening potty as well that happens after their evening meal is fed. There's tuck-in treats. There's turkey dinners that we make homemade in a slow cooker.
Touching on the turkey dinners as well, guys, we're doing Thanksgiving pictures now. I don't know if you guys pet portraits. Yes. So, and the reason why that brought that up is because after the pet's picture is taken, we do give them some special meal, which is called the turkey dinner. It's turkey, veggies, rice, ground turkey. It's awesome.
It's all natural, 100% dog food, but it's human grade. Everything that the dog food companies do in cooking this and breaking it down and putting it in a kibble. This is just non-processed. So really cool.
It's cool. So I want to touch on that.
So we also hand out, we have Frosty Paws ice cream that can be done during boarding. We have the turkey dinner. We have 30 evening potty breaks. Looking at the menu, you can see a full menu of everything that we do at agpets.com. Just go to the dog boarding page. There's tons of frequently asked questions. You can bring your belongings if you want. We do have some stipulations on what you can bring, how you need to bring it. When you have 150 dogs and cats and exotics here.
And we have rebuilding going on right now, so it's really limited our storage space. So when we're cleaning, we have to put you guys' belongings somewhere. And unfortunately, right now, we can't take we used to be able to just say, yeah, bring them on down, bring the twin mattress. Yeah. But right now, it's the storm has changed a lot of things for us. So.
Yep. So
I'm sure for many. But.
If you go to the website there, you'll actually see an owner-provided belongings section, and it basically breaks down how we'd like for you to bring your stuff in and how we need it labeled. The number one thing is, guys, when we talk about belongings, we take it very, very seriously in making sure that your pet gets the food, medications, bedding, belongings, everything that you bring, we take it very, very seriously. If you label your belongings and you follow the criteria that we have on the website in doing that, you're basically doing everything that we used to do, but you're taking out the middleman where miscommunication can happen, where typically the pet owner would tell us what they wanted done, and then we would translate and transpose that onto a label and put it on the belongings. If you're doing it, you're taking that step out, so we're not missing it.
Right.
The other cool thing is, if you have food you're going to bring, which we recommend, especially if you've got a picky pet, if you've got medications, go to your portal and set everything up.
Yes.
It again takes out that middleman, where you're telling us what we need to put in the system, and we miss something because the phone's ringing. And
we are humans.
Yeah,
absolutely. I mean,
you can make sure that all of your information is in there for your pet.
Yeah.
You can update all your information, and that really just makes sure that you're putting the information in.
Correct.
And we don't mess that up.
Correct.
The other thing is, when we do the feeding and medication, we keep a log of everything. How does that happen?
Yeah, so in our system, which you guys have probably seen, if you've used the portal at all, it's called Ginger. In our system, every day we go through, we pull up a feeding report to tell us how much your dog needs to eat, if you just leave the food out, if you give a greenie at night. We have a lot of people that do that. Anything like that, and you guys probably met Shelby or Tina or Sydney. One of our shift leaders will go through and pull that report and feed your dog according to that. The same thing works with medication. With medication, we like for you to tell us what it is and what it's used for and how much to give, and they will do all of that according to, if you wrap it in a piece of cheese, if you wrap it in peanut butter, the girls will do all of that and follow those stipulations as well based off of that report. And then they will mark it complete when they've given it. So.
Right, very good.
Yeah.
So we talked about the routine.
Yes.
We've talked about lots of different specifics.
Yes.
So listen, we're going to recap again, guys, just on what we're doing here. We're going to see if we've got any more comments that have come in.
Aunt Marjorie said hello, guys.
Hello, Auntie Margie. But listen, today, as you can see in the headline of the video, we are talking about holiday pet boarding. Are you ready? Do you have questions? Are you not traveling because you don't want to board your pet, or you don't want to have a house sitter or a pet sitter?
Yeah.
Are there concerns? Are there trust issues? Have you not been on vacation in a long time? Because you just don't want to leave your pet. You don't know what to expect.
Yeah.
We do tours here every day, Monday through Friday. You can come in after 9 o'clock and before like 5 o'clock, and we can do a tour of the facility, answer all your questions, let you see everything we do.
Yeah.
As I mentioned before, the whole premise of the facility is to alleviate stress and be an asset to the family, both on the pet side and the pet parent side. Mm-hmm. We have a shuttle service. We do daycare with socialization during boarding is offered. We offer park adventures in our 2.5 acre dog park.
Right.
Tons and tons of fun stuff. Cool routine. You can see it all at najupets.com. Somebody else is watching. Hey, Amanda. Holiday boarding, are you ready? Is there any other thing you wanted to talk about? In the beginning, we said we wanted to cover routine.
We talked about that.
Mm-hmm.
Just the stresses of boarding your pet during the holidays.
Like, do you guys have questions?
And I don't want you guys to think, if you're watching the rebroadcast, still post questions, because we will still totally respond. My Aunt Leslie said that she loves me and she misses us, and I also love and miss her, and I'll see her in October next year.
Very good. So listen, this is the Q&A session. So if you're jumping in this video right now and you want to ask questions about boarding or any other service that we have, anything pet care related, you're more than welcome to post a question, We'll answer whether it's live or in the rebroadcast.
Yeah.
We really want to engage you guys, let you feed us information. Does your dog eat while you're away? Does your dog chew hot spots? Does your dog suffer from separation anxiety? Does your dog not like to be left alone? Have you had a bad experience in boarding, or a pet sitter or a house sitter? Have you had a bad experience? Talk to us about it. Give us some information, because we would love to overcome that for you.
Yeah, and the thing with us guys, as I'm sure you've noticed from the last 2 videos, is Biff and I like to talk. So, so seriously, ask us. We will literally give you any and all information that we have. We're here for you guys. I know, as I said before, someone asked us to do a tour of our facility on one of these live videos. We want to do that, and we have bounced that idea off of each other several times. Problem is that usually when you walk through the facility, and especially if the dogs are there, they start barking.
You can't hear
anything. So
but we're going to make that a priority.
I do. I absolutely. I want to do that, and I want to do our cleaning process for you guys. I want you to see
big time.
us washing runs, and just give you an example of what we do taking care of your pets. So
very, very good.
Yeah.
So who was it that had the question about the routine?
Oh, Dottie Jameson's mom.
Okay, so Ms. Jameson, did we answer your questions? Please let us know if you have something that we didn't cover. Please highlight that. Let us know if we answered.
Cuties, you're famous.
This is Zoo.
Okay, go.
Go potty.
Go potty.
So, did we answer your question? We are. Hi, Jesse. I see you're watching. So, we're just here answering questions. Q&A session. Boarding, holiday boarding. Are you ready?
Yes.
I don't mean are you ready. Do you have all the food prepared and gifts bought? But I know that I tend to want to repeat myself, but it's just really important to, if anybody's jumping into the video, just hit on those topics again, because in the rebroadcast or in the live video, some things get missed when you're talking about it. Either we miss it or they miss it.
Yeah, because you're like, well, I don't. What else did they hit on? And you fast forward a little bit and you miss something. So.
Right.
Yeah.
So, any questions? What we had somebody just pop up.
Oh yeah, it's my aunt Lucy. She said my dog needs obedience classes. I do that.
Yep, and Ms. Jameson, it looks like.
Says, love the live videos, great info. Yes, you covered it all. You guys are the best.
Yay! So, all right, it's getting chilly out here.
It is actually chilly.
Yeah, it's getting chilly. So, listen, guys, if you don't have any more questions in this live video, we're going to just ask again that you hit the like button, the wow, or the heart. Shoot us a comment. Do you want to do a giveaway?
We can?
We didn't do a giveaway.
Okay.
You know what? I do need to announce that we've had a winner of our $40 groom credit. Hi, Zoo. Our $40 groom credit. That was the Donnelly family. I have reached out to them. I know they won't mind me saying that. I haven't heard back from them yet. Yet we may have gotten a text through the system. But we did have Ms. Donnelly that won the $40 groom credit from our last video giveaway. Mm-hmm. So we'll make something up. You want to make something up?
Yeah, let's do it.
What do you guys want us to give away?
What do you want?
We're going to take a quick tally. Do you want a boarding giveaway, a daycare giveaway, a groom giveaway, or just a general store credit giveaway? Give us some input. And if you don't answer, we'll just pick something.
Stacey asked how much it costs for boarding.
Oh, that's a good question. Yeah,
yeah,
very, very good. Listen, we might just go ahead and say our plan now.
Yeah.
We made some changes to our boarding price structure after the storm, and it has created a little bit of confusion because we have a Monday through Thursday price, we have a weekend price, and then we have a holiday price. And giving quotes to people with the different packages, because we have basically 4 different packages. We have standard boarding, social boarding, adventure boarding, and then ultimate boarding.
Yes.
And all those different packages add different layers of activities.
Yeah.
So probably starting December 1st,
Yes.
we're going to simplify our pricing.
Yeah.
We're actually going to take our kind of middle of the road between our Monday through Thursday price and our weekend price, and just be $24 a night for our standard boarding, and just build on that with the different packages that we have. That'll be Monday, basically 7 days a week, be $24 a night, and then you can add those different activity packages to it. You can see all of that information at neijupets.com/dog-boarding. And let's see, so we're gonna meet middle of the road there. The pricing right now, give them the pricing right now.
So the pricing right now, Monday through Thursday, is $22 a night. Over the weekend is $25, and holidays are coming up, so we're full. It is $30 a night for that. So anyone who has a reservation during the holidays, guys, heads up, it is $30 a night. We've done that, boarding. For your standard boarding, that's the base price, and then adding on dog park or daycare or any of the cool packages is extra. Which, again, as Biff said, you can check that out online.
Yep,
so,
you can see all that.
Peggy Jameson said grooming giveaway, and she's the only one that answered, so it's grooming.
Are we doing another grooming? We just did grooming. Anybody else have any input? Is that it?
Well, I mean, we
no
could
more
just
votes.
I mean, we could just do a generalized.
All right, that's a good one. We're just gonna do a store credit.
Yeah,
you can
store
use it
credit
for whatever you
for
want.
Whatever. Yeah,
that sounds good.
There you go.
All right, so we did 40 last week.
Right.
$1 million.
Oh my gosh.
Just kidding.
Boop. I like the credit because I can use it for whatever. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
And we agree. We got a lot more feedback. So so we're going to do a credit, a general store credit.
Yes.
We did $60 the last time for the general store.
Yes, we did. Was it 60? It was 50.
No, it was 60 because I think, what is daycare dog park? Daycare and park unlimited.
Oh yeah, for the week is $60.
60.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. So, all right, so we'll do a $60 giveaway.
60.
This is what you're gonna do. We're gonna, when we get done with this, I'll update the description up above. So, like this video, give us a wow, give us a heart, and comment, and that will get you registered for this $60 giveaway. You can enter this contest until next Thursday at 4 o'clock.
Okay.
So even if you're watching the rebroadcast, you can enter this contest and be in the drawing to get a $60 store credit. $60 will get you a lot of grooming if you wanted grooming. It could pay for, if you have a small smooth coat breed, it could get you a couple baths with nail cutting, ear cleaning. You could possibly throw in some toothbrushing, shed out, like a Furminator treatment. You can get a week unlimited use daycare with Park Adventure for $60, and that is through the subscription. And you can either purchase that subscription through your portal or here. Yep, battery died. My battery died. Audio's going to be a little different now. Can you hear me now? Hello.
Okay, there we go.
Yay! Okay, so now it's just on the phone. We don't have our mics. But listen, so yay! Welcome back. Where did we leave off? I don't know where we lost you. So
Stephanie said, you said or here, and the sound went out. I don't know. I don't know. You just go over the contest one more time.
Okay,
$60.
so we're doing a $60 store credit.
Yes.
$60 can go a long way. You can use it towards, if you've got a small smooth coat dog, you can use it towards a couple of baths. You can use it towards a week of daycare with Park Adventure through the subscription. You could use it towards a large part of your boarding. So basically anything that we have here, give us a like, a heart, or a wow on this video and a comment.
Yes.
You have to do both of those things, and that will get you in the drawing for this contest. We'll be running this contest until Thursday at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and we'll basically call it off at that point. We take all the names in the comments, make sure that we've got emojis that go with them, load them into a random name picker, and boom, it'll pick the name, and we'll actually let you guys know who won, and then we'll announce it just like we did this week. The Donnelly family won the $40 credit. Yeah. Now this is a store credit, which means you can use it towards anything. So what do you think? You like that? I think it's really, really cool. All right, so if you're watching the rebroadcast, please, if you have a comment, a question, if you want to get in this drawing until Thursday at 4 o'clock, please get involved. Shoot us a comment, shoot us a question, like the video, share the video. We want as much feedback as we can.
Seriously.
As much engagement. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say that if we get enough questions, we can do another live later this afternoon.
Yeah, that's another point that we could talk about. Please, I tell you, trucks. Do you have a topic that you want us to talk about that we haven't talked about? We've talked about grooming, we've talked about daycare, we've talked about activities and boarding, but do you have something that you want us to hit on more? Are there more topics? Are there more details that you want about something? Give us feedback. Also too, guys, all these videos that we're putting up, not only can you find them on Facebook, but we're creating a vlog page on our website, and we're taking all these videos and putting them on our website, and we're going to actually put into that the ability for you to give us your name and your email address, and then every month we'll send you videos and articles and things like that about general pet care, and also details about us.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, that'd be cool. I didn't even think about that.
Which part?
Details about us, like who is taking care of your dogs. Like, you guys want to know more about Shelby and Sydney, and I mean a lot of these people that have worked with us forever, and yeah, that'd be really cool. Yeah,
we can do that. So anything else you guys want to know? We know you guys want to do a virtual type tour.
Yeah.
The whole idea behind this is for us to be able to take these videos and actually put them on our website so that you can be educational, so that you can, that was something I wanted to mention earlier. Hi guys. Something I wanted to mention earlier. The whole thing with NAJU, transparency. Yeah. We want to be as transparent as possible. We want to put a name and a face with what you get at NAJU, kind of give you an idea of what our personality is like and what the people are like that are taking care of your pets. We are a larger facility, but we are still family owned and operated. We take a lot of pride in taking care of all of our individual clients as though we're just a smaller, 100 clients, or we only see 20 or 30 pets a day. Granted, we do see 200 to 300 a day, but we have that unique individual relationship that we try to have with everybody that's here. So transparency. So listen, guys, we appreciate you guys watching. We have any more comments pop up?
Yeah, we're good.
We're good. So we appreciate you guys watching. Like, heart, wow, comment, get in this contest. $60 towards any service. We'll do this until 4 o'clock on Thursday, and we'll announce the winner. We hope that everybody does well. We hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we really appreciate everyone watching. Thank you for the likes and the hearts. We appreciate that. And anything else?
Nope. See you guys next Friday.
Yes, have a great weekend.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I'll probably see you before with another live video. But
okay.
Take care, guys. Appreciate you all very, very much.